guys, jumping into a little video. There's a local junkyard that's been here for 80 years and it's actually for sale right now, the property is, but I kind of popped in on here, gonna check out lay of the land, what's available. His worker Gary's gonna give me a quick tour, and now this is his residence, which is a really cool, awesome house in the woods, and it might be a little tough getting through everything because we're in the middle of summer. So just, man, I love this house all together. You got a nice steep driveway up. It's at the end of the road in the neighborhood. Lots of cats running around, and I'm not really sure what to expect. Well, let's check it out. So Gary, how long you been working for Michael?
A long time.
Yeah? Right, yeah. Mostly wrenching and mechanic work? Okay. Kind of line. This Monte Carlo over here, you said he would probably want around like $2K for this. His buddy selling it. This is something that, you know, complete car. Pop the hood, but Michael said that's not his right now. So we'll just kind of see what else. Got the caddy. Good thing about running the camera the whole time is if there's a car I'm interested in, I can screenshot it, show Michael a picture of it. And I should have wore some long pants. Didn't know it was going to be overgrown. Luckily I don't really get poison ivy too much. So yeah, mostly parts cars, what I'm seeing so far. Crazy part is this is like, you know, it's right in the neighborhood. I mean, it's so back 20-30 years ago, was this all as overgrown, or this kind of just got out of hand?
It used to be a farm.
A farm. You know what they grew here?
Yeah, produce.
Okay, gotcha. So now it's just a car farm. Yeah, old oil tanker here. Smells like heating oil. Phew. So this is, the little neighborhood kind of backs up to this. Needs a little trail maintenance, huh? All right. Yep, again, mostly parts cars. Barely at that. So this would be the main section of the yard, would you say? I can see why, so I was talking to Michael, and at this point he's thinking about clearing this yard out, and one guy was saying he wanted to bring a track machine back here to clean it all out. That was part of the contract, but he doesn't want any track machines. He said back in the day we did it with tractors, big tires, got the job done, and that's all that he wants back here. He doesn't want the property to get torn up. But I mean, I don't really see why not, because I think a track machine would be the way to go. Coming through here. Power steering pedals. So now we're kind of at the perimeter, the edge of it, I guess. The old school oil filter canister type. Pan's rotted through completely. X-frame. Not sure what it is. Maybe you guys would know. Gary doesn't really like talking to me too much. I keep trying to make conversation, not keep things awkward, but you know, make it awkward. But you know, that's just, there you go. The turquoise of the 50s. Guys, I mean, you never know what you're gonna run into when you get to a junkyard. But this is all 50s stuff, as you can see, 40s and 50s. And you know, this, I'll probably do a pop over, you know, drone view of what we're looking at here. Not that you'll really be able to see any of the cars in it. Probably why the state hasn't came and messed with them, because this once was a farm and just kind of, he said at one point he had 4,000 cars. Now he's down to about 600. But this kind of thing that you do today, and you will not get away with it. I mean, you'll need a salvage yard license, which this doesn't have a salvage yard license. It's just grandfathered in. Cars have been here for so long, so they can't make you move them, I guess. And Mercury. Oh, there is some good stuff here. Just mostly scrap metal, unfortunately, and now with the trees coming up through, it's gonna be tough to get them out of here. Get a workout today, right?
Yeah.
Little hike. Yeah, it looks like, I mean, everything's pretty far gone, mostly all just part stuff. Is there anything that he has from the 70s that's a little bit newer? Or just more complete, or is it pretty much everything kind of in the same state?
Yeah, same way.
Same thing on everything? Gotcha. I'm gonna take a shoot through here real quick. Must be a Buick, right? With the actual vents, I think, on there. All right, yeah, we can head back toward the front. I don't want to drag you through all this stuff, you know. Plus, I don't want to end up with too much poison sumac or poison ivy, all that kind. Surprised there's not a bunch of bee nests or wasps and everything popping out at us. He was saying he had a 3-car crusher. Is that also buried in the woods, or is that a little bit more accessible?
Down the other end.
Okay. That hood's got another 4 starting on top of it. Ford truck up against the tree. Does he ever have a, I would imagine he's, over the years, he's had problems with kids coming back here and stuff, probably too, huh?
Yeah.
Big property. It's huge, actually. Take the Shasta out on a road trip. Okay, now we're getting back into the 80s, late 80s, early 90s. All right. Mounting the metal there. Here we go. How about this Thunderbird? That's a complete car, mostly. There's the windshield. A little bit of interior work. Unfortunately, Corsica, right? Love those. And the Berettas. Lens welding service, Burlington, New Jersey. Look at this crane. That is cool. Crane truck. I like that thing. When's the last time this ran? You ever see it operate?
He drove it here and it hasn't been used since.
Okay. You know what engine it has? Is it a gas or a diesel?
It was a flathead.
Yeah.
302.
Okay. It's a neat rig. I want to ask him what he wants on that. I mean, not super practical in today's standards, but neat nonetheless. C30, the Homes. Little tiny lug nuts on there. Look at those things. Castle nuts too. Oh, they've just been throwing different nuts on over time. This the car crusher here?
Yeah.
Okay. Been a few years since that's been going, but yeah. He said we can fire this thing up and start crushing away and getting them out of here. Sure, that'll start right up. This is the security gate. All right, well, I appreciate the tour, Gary. I guess I'm gonna go talk to Michael. Really a neat property, because at the end of this, it's a creek all the way at the end, but you know, looking the other way, you're going right into a neighborhood, and it has just this awesome brick house in the woods with a massive junkyard around it. I mean, I was hoping for some more complete cars and stuff that we could drag out and get running, but from what you guys saw, if you stuck with me through the whole walk through there, might have to just put some music behind it. There's not a lot. Parts, a lot of parts. So here's contact information if you guys are interested in making an offer on the property. It does not include the house though. That's a separate lot. It's 27 acres with all the cars on there. Most people that he said looking to buy it don't want the cars. They want the cars gone. He said his buddy, this is his buddy's record. This is actually, I'd be interested. Oh wow, inspected 523. Unbelievable. Functional unit. See if he wants on that. This is a whole other section here that I didn't get to. Wow, unbelievable.
She'll be here tomorrow. We went over it 3 or 4 times already. If they make the deal, Monday will probably, they're gonna pay me cash for the property.
Okay.
And
You said their offer
give me
was
6
around.
months to clear it out. And I'll wait a day or two. I'll make my decision who I'm gonna call in. Whoever makes me the best offer and the best promise, and don't bring no track machines in there, I'll make a deal with them.
All right, great chat with you guys again. Enjoy the rest of the day. Had a real pleasant time hearing all the stories Michael has to share about this place and the people he's dealt with over the years, the car crushers coming in, people stealing. It seems like a lot of the stories have led to, you know, people trying to shaft him and screw him out of his property or his land. As it stands, he has an offer of $2.4 million on just the property, not including the little sliver with the house on it. But that's with the cars off. So then he has 6 months to remove them, and he has an offer of $400,000 from a guy in Philly that's offering to take those cars and give him 400 grand. That's a pretty good deal. He estimates that there's about 500,000 to 600,000 in scrap there. Too much for me. There you go.